ABG125, Week 1, Financial Management Models, Self-Governing. Self-governing models. A number of self-governing financial agreements have been enacted since the Government of Canada recognized the inherent right of self-government for Aboriginal communities under Section 35 of the Constitution Act, 1982. Self-governing agreements ensure that Aboriginal governments are coordinated with other levels of government within the Canadian Federation. The financial model used in self-governing communities is commensurate with the governance model employed by the First Nation community, in accordance with its signed self-governing agreement. There are two main self-governance models used to date: constitutionally protected versus municipal-style government. Constitutionally protected self-government law cannot be changed unless all three parties, Canada, BC, and First Nations, agree. In a municipal-style government, governing powers are legislated by Parliament and the BC Legislature and have no constitutional protection. Examples of these two types of self-governance models are 1. Niska Treaty 2000. The Niska Treaty was the first joint land claim and self-government agreement and provided constitutional protection. The Niska government has jurisdiction over making laws regarding Niska citizenship, Niska language and culture, Niska property on their lands, public order, peace and safety, employment, traffic and transportation, solemnization of marriages, child and family, social and health services, child custody, adoption and education. Rights are granted within the Canadian Constitution, and local lawmaking operates in coordination with BC provincial and Canadian federal law. 2. Sechelt Indian Band Self-Government Act, 1986. The Sechelt Indian Band Self-Government Act, SSGA, replaced the Indian Act for the Sechelt Band. Sechelt Band has legal status as a municipality and property taxation authority over Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal residents' rights. The Sechelt Band also possesses the authority to enact its own constitution. Self-governing models are unique and tailored to the specific negotiated signed treaty and result in varied jurisdictional arrangements within each First Nation. Therefore, when we look at financial management within First Nations communities, we necessarily need to take a step back and examine the specifics of the signed treaty agreement, since the signed treaty agreement and related documents dictate the requirements for financial reporting. First Nations with the signed self-governing agreement with the Government of Canada receive government funding under a grant-based 5-year self-government financial transfer agreement, SGFTA, or Fiscal Financing Agreement, FFA. Audited financial statements must be filed annually with the federal and provincial or territorial governments. In most cases, audited financial statements follow Government of Canada generally accepted accounting standards. As well, self-governing communities normally must provide special purpose reports, as per their specific agreements, to the federal and provincial or territorial governments.